Alright everybody, welcome back to another video. I know this has been a long-awaited video. A lot of people have been telling me that they want to see an updated version of my manga collection because I made one I think like 4 years ago. Now the thing is, I haven't really did a lot of updates with it. I didn't really buy a lot. I just kind of had what I had before and just maybe added 1 or 2 volume in there, so I didn't want to make an updated one every couple months. But now it's been a while, it's been a couple of years, and not only that, I also expanded it. So if you guys remember, it was a different bookshelf. Now I have two floating bookshelves. As you can see, these are both floating, which I don't know if I can get everything in here, but this is kind of how it is. It's on top of my bed, by the way. Which but yeah, I have 2 floating ones. I'm maybe gonna get more in the future, but as of right now, that's what I have. So I'm gonna show you guys what I have and kind of what I took out or certain things like that, and what I'm planning to get. Currently, this is what I have and this is what I like. Maybe I'm gonna even get another bookshelf here if there's enough space. I think there is. So let's start off with the left shelf right here. So this is obviously my One Piece shelf, which if you guys remember the last video I did, most of my manga, like 90% of it, was One Piece. Now I do have 2, so I definitely expanded my bookshelf a little bit. So let's start off from here, from the beginning. So these shelves are from IKEA. I don't remember their names, but they kind of open like this. You kind of click on that and they open. Same thing goes for here. Just open them like that. So I think I'm gonna keep them open. Also this one as well. That's nice. Okay, so One Piece, obviously. I have all of the omnibuses of One Piece. I think I'm missing like 1. Yeah, I think I'm missing 1, I think. I'm not so sure if there's another, but as of right now, that's what I have. So as you can tell right from here, volume 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc., all the way here to 42. So we have the East Blue. These are the 4 omnibuses. The other 4 are Baroque Works. The other 3 are Skypiea. Water 7 is next, which the last one here, 43, 45, 43, 44, 45 are continuing it. Then I have Thriller Bark, 2 volumes all the way from 46 to 51. And then Sab-Odi, which if you guys remember, that's the volume I was looking for. Now, as you can see, like even from the top look from the books, you can tell a lot of them are a little bit like yellowing, not too much. They're not like actually yellowing all that much. Like I don't, maybe on camera it looks a bit more, but the actual manga itself still looks really good. Nothing feels like yellowed or anything like that. But it's funny to see this one being like super white compared to the other ones, but that's just how it is. On the bottom here we have a little going Toddling Stunning, not the Going Merry. And we have here a Lost Zoro here, just sitting here. Now, the end here we have volume 84, which is all the New World. So, like I said, we have Sab-Odi here, Impel Down, Paramount War, all of them are New World. It goes all the way to volume 84, and from here we continue it all to volume 85, all the way to 96. So as you can see, there's definitely some more space here, which we have Gear 4 Luffy right here, and a normal ass, really wonky ass Luffy from like AliExpress or something. So that's my One Piece shelf. It's a really cool one. I actually really like this. I don't know if I can get everything in it because I'm standing on my bed and I don't want to fall and die. So yeah, but you can see, yeah, that's basically it. It's 3 different like volumes here, and I managed to get every One Piece volume, which I'm super happy. This is like one of the coolest achievements to have. You have every single One Piece volume in one bookshelf. Obviously, I did put up there, this is not from IKEA. I don't know where I got this specifically, which I can put some more stuff in it. And obviously, I'm gonna be able to fill it more, but I wanted to kind of keep this for now. Only One Piece basically. So as you can see, that's just how it is. And yeah, so let's continue at us over to this shelf, which has all bunch of different interesting stuff. And this Shenron, which I love so much. I love having Shenron and all 7 Dragon Balls, which this ball is kind of killing me. OCD people will understand. But yeah, actually, yeah, it's awesome. You have Shenron and all 7 Dragon Balls, which I think I also ordered from AliExpress. Something. We have this little Goku Super Saiyan plushie. I think that's from like from Super. I don't know. Like this is I think an original one. I don't know where I got it even, but I had it for a while and it's kind of cute to have it. Here we have the first shelf here, which concludes of Vinland Saga, one of my absolute favorite mangas, probably the #1 manga I have currently. This series actually influenced me a lot as a human being. I remember first getting the first volume, reading it, not being so much sold on it because the first volume, it's literally just the beginning, till Thor's death and nothing really more. So just that, and then I watched the anime and I watched season 2, and then we continued. The anime continues. If you watch season 2, you want to continue the manga, so it continues from 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think that's currently what we have so far. But it's incredible, man. Vinland Saga is influenced me so much to the point that I want to get a tattoo from Vinland Saga. I still don't know exactly what I want to do, but I'm sure I'm going to get a tattoo from Vinland Saga. So yeah, maybe I'm going to make a video about that at a certain point. But Vinland Saga is 100% one of the best, probably my favorite manga out of all of the ones here. Then we have Gunai Punpan, which we had as well in the other video, in the previous video, which, yeah, I still want to get more of Goodnight Punpan. I still only have the first volume, but I'm going to get probably more at a certain point. Still, I need to maybe expand the place here. Then we have our Dragon Ball volumes here, which are not, they don't want to sit all that much. Okay, I think they're fine. Yeah. So Dragon Ball, funny enough, okay, still moving. God damn it. Okay. I think it's fine. Okay, Dragon Ball actually got me back into manga. Like there was a lot of time that I wasn't really reading manga all that much, and I was kind of like watching some animes and stuff like that. And Dragon Ball Z got me back. Even though I watched Dragon Ball Kai and Dragon Ball Z, I still wanted to experience the manga, and it is so great, man. The first arc, it's so great, and like everything basically is so great. But having seen those fights in manga, like you would think battles in manga wouldn't be that great, but in Dragon Ball it's so good. Akira Toriyama, rest in peace, man. You are the legend. And having these, specifically these, the full color edition, I wish my life, man, I would kill for having all of the Dragon Ball full color arcs being released in English. Currently we only have 2 arcs, which is the Saiyan arc and the Frieza arc turned into full colors, which I gotta show you. Like, it is unbelievable. Let me just show, like, I don't know, like Frieza maybe. This oh shit, okay, this is a manga, right? But it's full colored and it looks so freaking good, man. I cannot tell you enough just how incredible this thing is. I don't know why I can't really like show you all that much right now, but it is so incredibly good. Like, the art is so damn awesome. I cannot tell you guys how much I love. Look at that. Like putting colors in manga just makes so much difference. It is crazy. It's so good. And so yeah, so I have the Saiyan arc and the Frieza arc in the full colors. I wish Cell and Boo arcs would have also been full color, but currently they didn't translate them in English. I don't know why this always keeps falling, but yeah, so I have only the 2 arcs that are in English. Next up, I have the continuation. So this is the Cell Saga, basically. So after the Saiyan arc and the Frieza arc, we have the Saiyan arc. So I got it in the actual Vizbig 3-in-1s, I think. These are the ones. So I have volume 5, volume 6. It's not the same. Like, having the full color edition and keeping on from here. Also, I think volume 5 of the Vizbig is a bit after what happened to volume 5 with full color. So I need to maybe get 4 as well. It's a bit annoying because they're not exactly continuing one another. So you kind of have this overlapping a little bit. So But anyways, this is volume 5-6 of the Cell Saga. I'm gonna get the Boost Saga as well, don't worry. And lastly, but certainly I have Dragon Ball. That time I got reincarnated as Yamcha, which is so freaking awesome. I cannot tell you guys how much I love the hell out of this manga. This is a manga by this guy, by Dragon Lee, whatever, which is kind of a spin-off. It's a fan-made, it's one of those isekais where basically someone gets reincarnated, but this time it's a fan of Dragon Ball who gets reincarnated as Yamcha, and it's so cool, man, because you can see someone who actually, like, he's reincarnated as one of the weakest foes, right? You can tell. This is like where he dies, right? And here he does not die, because he knows what to do in terms of Dragon Ball. He knows how to do things because he has seen the show, so he knows how to survive these things. So you can tell, like right here, I think, yeah, Yamcha stands even after the explosions when fighting, because he went and he got the power from the Namekian's god that gave him the power. So he knows like all the stuff about Dragon Ball. He gives spoilers to some of the characters. It's actually amazing. I love what they've done. What he did with this, it's such a, the fact that it's a thing, the fact that you have this as a physical manga, it's not just there, it's such a cool thing. I love reading it from time to time. It's so good. And lastly, we go into the end of our manga shelf. So this is the last one. I still have some room here, so I'm gonna show you guys what I have. So we have One Punch Man, which I think I also had before. One Punch Man Volume 1, I love it. I want to maybe get Volume 2 as well, but I love reading it from time. It's such a fun, One Punch Man is such a fun series to read. I don't know if you guys know it. Then we have Promised Neverland Volume 1 and 2. I actually don't really read it all that much. I think the anime is better, but I know that the second season is the anime did some really weird shit, and so I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna sell these or not. I'm more interested in the first season, anyways. Then we have Berserk, Volume 3 and 4. I don't know where my Volume 1 and 2 went. It's really weird, but I'm probably gonna sell these and get the deluxe editions. I think that's the best way to go with Berserk, and I want to see it all in large paper. So probably gonna get those, but still, currently that's what I have. Then we have Radiant, Volume 1 and 2. And the reason why I even got this series is just because of the fact that it's in Hebrew. As you can see, it's spelled out Radiant in Hebrew. I'm going to show you guys. So, Radiant in Hebrew. It says everything in Hebrew. You know that. And the manga is actually in Hebrew. So, yeah, it's crazy. I read Hebrew. I grew up reading Hebrew. So, for me, you know, having a manga that's in Hebrew is such a cool thing. Such a cool flex. I don't know. Like, it's such cool. I love the little spines they have here. Currently, there's only 2 volumes in Hebrew. When there's going to be more, I'm going to get more. Then we have Ragna Crimson, which I got this manga as a present from a friend to my birthday. And it is such a cool manga. I don't think I've read all of it, but it is a really cool story. And, you know, it's cool. I know there's been an anime of it. But, yeah, it's cool. Next up, one of the mangas that I wanted to read for so long, and I still haven't read it because I just got it a couple of days ago. Uzumaki by Junji Ito. This is the manga for horror people and whatever. Like, Junji Ito is considered to be one of the best in terms of horror and just in general in manga. And Uzumaki is probably his most known work, so I had to get it. It took me such a while to get it because it's been out stock in so many places, and they had some other Junji Ito works, but I wanted to try Uzumaki before I go and buy like so many of these. I'm not a big fan of horror, but I love the craziness that goes on into his work, so that's why I got this. And lastly, but certainly not least, we have Pokemon Adventures Volume 2 and 3, okay? 2 and 3 of the regular volumes, and then Volume 1 of the collector's edition. Now, the way this whole happened is that I was manga shopping, and I did not find Volume 1. I got only Volume 2 and 3. And then I found the collector's edition, which concludes Volume 1, 2, and 3, and it's also in a larger format. So I thought to myself, yeah, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna sell those. So for right now, I have them, but I'm definitely going to sell these two, and I have this collector edition, which I think is better. You know, I'm gonna get some more of these. They're kind of the same price, so I don't see why getting the regular volumes. Now, Pokemon Adventures, if you don't know about it, it is so cool. If you guys have any interest in Pokemon, even a little bit, you have to read this manga, because it takes the story of the video games and make it into a bit more realistic, where Pokemon's in this manga like actually go around and fight people and do crazy things. Not fighting like Pokemon, they actually fight some people if they want, and like shit goes down, like people get sliced, like you see, like it's not that dark as some people say. Like, yeah, I was expecting like really gore. It's not that dark, but like Pokemon can get killed, basically. That never happens in a game or in the show, in the anime. Like, normally Pokemon just, they're fainted, and you have to go ahead and revive them. Some Pokemon, like, killed off, and some of the characters are a little different, and it's a much more interesting, like, things happen here are much more interesting and more focused more about the game. And there is not, I don't know how there is not an anime to this. This would have been amazing to just made a Pokemon Adventures anime rather than just the regular anime that they keep producing for like 19 seasons. So yeah, that's basically my thoughts. This is my manga collection. This is everything I have. I'm planning to get some more, but it's so good. Yeah, I love what I have here. I love everything. I'm reading most of it. I still didn't read Uzumaki until I got it, but other than that, everything else here I've read, and I love so much. So that is the video, guys. Hope you guys have enjoyed my manga collection. Tell me guys in the comments if you have questions about certain mangas here or certain things in general, and I will see you guys in the next video.